Hello, and welcome to a surprise early stream. I was just sitting here and I was thinking, I want to play more of The Witness. There we go, let's get you a little bit quieter, Mr. Music. There we go. So I wanted to play more of The Witness, and I figured, let's just start early and do something. That means I do have dinner, sort of, in nice little burrito wraps here with me. 6 more mini burritos lying around. So you may see me snacking a little bit during the stream, but I wanted to play more The Witness, and I knew I wanted to do it on stream, so I figured let's just start streaming then. I want to play The Witness anyway. So, music, thank you. We've had enough of you right now. So yeah, I figured let's just go on in. Let's just do this. So I'm very happy you can join in. Obviously, we'll be switching to Darkest Dungeon later today. But I figured why not add some hours up in front and get moving right away. Now, where's my game sound? I have game sound, that's good. Let's switch right on over and deal with more The Witness. Now, do let me know what the audio quality for you is, whether everything is okay, whether everything is working out for you. Hopefully, though, everything should be set up quite nicely. Now, it's been a little bit. I think it was last Friday that we last played this. So we need to get back a little bit and try and figure out what these puzzles are, if you remember. Because we reached these odd situations here. These odd panels that we can figure out. So there's quite a lot to explore and to do. So I figured... why don't just have a look around, because there's multiple things, multiple locations that we could do. Like we had this one last time that we couldn't figure out, or at least we figured out one route, not the others. So that is still something that we can figure out, because if you recall, the only route that we discovered that we could figure out was through the light. So I'm suspecting that this is one of the puzzles we can solve, but so we may want to return to that one. Another one that I think I should be able to figure out is this one right now, because this seems like the simple tutorial to teach me what that icon means. And that's sort of a bit of a mystery to me as to what I should be doing with this, or what the thing is that I even need to do. And the thing is, right now, I also have no easy solution. So I'm thinking I could bump my head against that one, or I could just start moving around and try to find another area and see what the introductory puzzles are for that one. Because this one right now is still that little bit mysterious. So yeah, I figured let's spend some time just walking around this beautiful, beautiful area. In any case, I am very happy that for me it is now, today marked the first day of my weekend. I work Mondays to Wednesdays, so it's very good to sit around. I've been watching a whole lot of Akashi Gaming streaming today, which was a lot of fun and nice and relaxing. Hello, this looks like a good thing to start with. So how have your days been, or days will be, considering you may be somewhere where you've already had your day? Okay, this looks like the start of a completely new area, a little temple area with gourds and so on. That might be good. I'm gonna just spend a little bit of time walking around here just to see whether there's any secretive puzzles. That's interesting. This will probably be a shortcut by the look of it. So, right, yep, that's opening up a shortcut. Okay, and this is one that I'll have to activate by doing more puzzles. Perfect. Okay, I think I have my goal for the day, which is try and figure out what is going on here. Particularly with... let's see, 3 puzzles. with holes back there. I'm suspecting that these are easier to do from that end. Let me just guess here. Let me move a little bit away, and we'll. I think there's a hole there that we may need to avoid. So most likely this is all going to be about perspective. So I'm thinking this is easier to do from the other direction. So let's just go into that temple over there. Oh. This takes that one. Okay, so that I take that as a lesson to say this is a place where I'm going to need to interact with things that are out of reach. I'm assuming, you know, this is sort of like a shibboleth, isn't it? A lesson where if you're in here, you have learned the lesson on how to do some of the things that will occur in here. Which is exactly the way I like it. There we go. Now see, that is type of visual clue that I'm thinking is going to be relevant for... Whoa! That's that witness little popping back and forth here. To be honest, I would have expected more puzzles in here. I'm not quite sure what this is. Look, that I mean, that leads to that, leads to that, leads to that by the look of it. Why is none of this activated? What? Something needs to power you, I'm assuming. That's curious. Can I look through? Oh. Oh, hello. That may be the solution. Let's have a look. This may be... Oh. There we go. There we go. This all connects to each other. So it looks like this is something I activate from that end potentially, or otherwise... I'm not quite sure what they're asking here. I mean, I could go around guessing, but that'll be too much guesswork to try and figure that out so far. I'm suspecting this may be a connection from a laser point. Let's see if we can move around and spot something a little bit more straightforward for the time being. God, this game is so big, though. I think if anything, I kind of would have wanted a map added to this. Just get a little bit of certainty about sort of where I am, or whether there be, you know, what the zones are, because you do see there are sort of zones here, and right now they're visually pretty clear, but I get the feeling every now and then that I get a little bit lost. And why is everyone stone? It looks like people literally were turned into stone in the middle of doing things. Because he is made out of stone when he was trying to grab that goblet. Or was he reaching for the sun? Oh, look at that. His shadow holds that goblet. That's again a case of perspective. Kind of looks like a playing card there, actually. Huh. That's curious. So it's a game of perspective here. Okay. There's a lot of mystery still. I wonder whether I'm just missing things I can click on in the meantime. That sort of should have given me a little bit more... Oh. a little bit more background here. You know what? I know where I can go. There's one clear path that I haven't taken last time. And that could work in my favor here, since this village is where I went earlier. Just after I did the that little island thing and the orchard thingy. I basically immediately went to this village and tried to activate some of these things that I'd found. And those mysterious obelisks. How about I actually move back from this village, and beyond the island that I found earlier, there was I think a desert looking area. That may be interesting to look, to have a look at. See, this is, I believe, solved. Yeah, that's where the laser popped up. Now, I'd gone straight ahead through the orchard, but on the left here, there's so much here. So let's try and approach this. Let's try and limit our options just to make sure we can be a little bit clear here. Now I'm thinking that that is a village. That means that that is something new over there. And this is another next step. With, of course, more things we can go down. Oh, this game. Curiously enough, I don't see any power connections to this. That's alright though. Let's have a quick look at the edge here, just to see whether we're not missing any major clue. And head on into that first structure over there, see what we can find. Now again, the symbolism here seems to be sun god. You see that? Again, sort of a temple, rays of light, a sun at the top. So a lot of the imagery that I've been finding so far have all been sun related. So I'm suspecting that you know, these all look a little bit like solar panels. I'm suspecting that might become a theme. Whoa, hello. Let alone something which looks like, I don't know, it looks a little bit like an odd mixture of Greek and Egyptian. What would that be? Oh, what are they called again? I forget what they're called again. No, I can't think of it so right now, but yeah, something like a mix like that. Now, see, there's a lot of closed off things that mysteriously lead here, so I'm assuming that I'd have to go down. Well, that was a bad move. I'm assuming that I'm going to have to go down, and now the problem with this is then that I'm not going to try this, because otherwise I'm going to turn it off just like the other one. So it looks like down below are the puzzles that I'm going to need to activate to really make everything work up here. And I'm going to have to do a puzzle from up here. I mean, let's face it, what would the purpose be otherwise if I didn't have to have this overview and this look? Okay, let's assume for the time being that these are... that this structure is not connected to any of the others. And we'll try and go down and see if we can solve some of this. Well, that solves that problem. That's curious. Then what can I activate? Could I go down there, maybe? I mean, there's the 2 panels that I can activate, but I don't know if I can actively use them. See, yeah, I can click those, I can activate those, but I don't know if I have the knowledge that I need to actually do anything with them. See, so far I used that one and it turned off. You know what, let's try and just make a wheel, I don't know. Okay, that one doesn't break, so that's good news. So I can experiment just that a little bit. Well, first, let's take the easy option. Okay. This is going to be way too many options. Huh. Let's see if we can move around and discover a clue to how we need to do this one from some of the other structures here. I'm hoping that something like that will have a drawing or some kind of hint. So far over there the hints were all visual. I need to literally look through the actual puzzle to get the hint. Maybe this works with hints at a distance. Okay, so this is some kind of marking. It almost looks like a giant ship, something sailing. Almost looks like a giant sundial. So I'm imagining that the sun figure. See, look at that. Look at this connection. There was clearly a route, a direct pathway from there to here. So the two seem to be connected. Now, there's imagery of the sun over there. So I'm imagining that the sun is going to be relevant. Can I even click some of this? No. And probably the puzzles we have to solve are going to be sun related as well. Question is just how? In what way are they sun related and what do I need to do there? Let's see about down on the beach, whether we can discover anything and whether there's anything in that structure. Hello, hello. Now what do we have over there? So yeah, I still have this weird thing where my throat and sort of nose keep building up a lot of phlegm. I'm not feeling poorly anymore, but it's still there, which is a little bit tricky, since pretty much all of my job revolves around talking. That's kind of a handicap when it comes down to it. Hello, mystery puzzle. Are you the one that teaches me what a triangle is? There we go. I wonder... Let's see. Yeah, you will teach me what a triangle is. That's good. So, here we can experiment and try and discover this symbol. Now, what does a triangle mean? Does it mean that you need... Wait a minute. Right now, I've been doing... two. I've been using... Yeah. Right now I've been using 2 sides of the 4. Let's say I use this so that it has 3 sides open. There we go. So that symbol potentially means keep this many sides open. That's interesting. I wonder if that's also linked. I don't think it's linked to anyone. It seems to be tutorial. So this is good knowledge, because in the village there were more symbols like that. So we can absolutely use that. Now, wow, this is advanced. Maybe then this means keep open. Here we can only use 3, or maybe that's you need 3. So imagining then I need 1 open of that one. You need 3 open. You need 2 open, and you need 1 open. I imagine that this would meet the criteria. If it works as I think, it's 4 open for that one, which I've satisfied. 1 open for that one, which is satisfied. 3 open for that. Done. 2 open for that. 1 for that. Okay, in that case, this will be a little bit too complex, and we'll need to solve this later. Okay, let's have a quick check. I doubt whether I've opened anything up there by doing this earlier. No. Ugh, choices. That does give me a little bit of a hint of something before, though. Maybe we can use the knowledge we've gained here to go back to the village and try and solve some of the quests over there, because there was one door that had a symbol which I had not solved yet, and perhaps with the knowledge that we have over here, I should be able to solve that symbol. Now let's call this the factory area. We have a whole factory area over here to explore as well. We have the archaeological dig, factory, and the village. That's as far as I know what's open right now. So I'm gonna return to the village for the time being, and see if I can solve the remaining. Oh, that's not handy. Can I get off? No. More over there. To see if I can unsolve the remaining things. If I recall, you see there is one of those doors that only had the one symbol, the little Tetris thing, this one. Now, let's give it a test. Let's say that is indeed keep 4 open. That's not the case. What else then? What else could this mean? See, it probably isn't. It also, the weird thing is, if you recall, let's do this. It doesn't flash red. That's the weird thing. The triangle flashed red to say this is not what you should have done. But that one doesn't. That surprises me. Wait, don't turn around. Where is this? That's the temple. Oh, there's a whole lot more here. So yeah, that is the, as far as I'm concerned, a missing bit right now. I'm gonna need to, I think, explore, look around very carefully to see if I can find the tutorial, if you will, of that bit. Because as far as I can imagine, there should be, much like that little thing we found which taught us how to use the triangle, there should still be something left to open up. Now this is, I'm already getting to the factory area. Yeah, let's call it that. Wait, what are all these pop-ups? I've just started using Chatty as a client, and I'm not quite sure. It sometimes gives me pop-ups that I don't know. Griffin, hi there. Glad you can join us. How's it going? What are we? I am so lost. Just noticed something that you'll have to go back to. Well, glad I could be of help, Griffin, because right now I am lost. I'm a little bit stuck on where to go, so I'm just literally looking around, seeing where I have something cool to do. The next bit I need to do. So, Griffin, how far along are you in this game? Obi-Wan! Oh, it's the Akaksha raid. That was what all the pop-ups were. Kalari, good to see you in here. An Akaksha raid. So that was it. My chat line was suddenly giving me all kinds of pop-ups of something's happening. Something's definitely happening. What is this? Oh, that's dark. The Akaksha raid. What a class act. Seriously. I really appreciate that. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, hello. I get so easily distracted. I'm sorry there. So, Clary, how are you doing today? I heard you